And today in this video I will tell you 5 problems with this new Xiaomi Redmi Note 5. Before getting in this video, I just want to mention that no phone is a perfect phone. Every phone has its own pros and its own cons. This Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 has many pros, but also it has some bad things. And today in this video we are going to talk about some of its bad things. So let's get into it. The number one problem is the Android version. The Android version we get with the Redmi Note 5 is the Android Nougat 7.0, which I would say is pretty old in 2018. Personally, I was expecting the Android Oreo because the Redmi Note series is the very popular series from Xiaomi, and Xiaomi should have given the Android Oreo, but sadly for this Redmi Note 5 we have to wait for the updates. The problem number 2 is the front glass. So although the display on this Redmi Note 5 is very beautiful, but the display front glass quality is not that great. Also, thanks to the 2.5D glass, because of which by one drop there are super high chances for a shattered screen. And guys, here is a warning. The cover which Xiaomi is providing in the box is not good for accidental drops, because it's just a simple silicone case. It will only give you good grip on phone, and it will prevent from scratches on the camera lens when you keep it down like this. But it's definitely not for the display protection. If you guys want a really good case for your Redmi Note 5 in a budget price, I will be linking some good cases in the description box, you can check that out. But guys, I would say it's better to get something rather than nothing. So good job Xiaomi. So the problem number 3 is the Snapdragon 625 processor. Don't get me wrong, it's a quite good processor and it can handle any task quite nicely. But it's almost 2 years old processor, and frankly speaking it's not future proof. Also, the same processor was used in the old Note, the Note 4. Looks like Xiaomi has just copy pasted the same mainboard assembly from the Redmi Note 4 in this Redmi Note 5. Personally, I would have loved to see some other kind of processor like Snapdragon 626 or 630, but sadly we still get this boring Snapdragon 625 processor in this Redmi Note 5. The problem number 4 is the lack of USB Type-C port. So to explain this, just look at this. Looks modern, looks beautiful, and now look at this. Looks old, looks cheap, right? I don't know why Xiaomi is still using this old micro USB port instead of the USB Type-C port in this Redmi Note 5. Personally, I would have loved to see the USB Type-C port with this beautiful display and this beautiful design. And at the last, the problem number 5 is the biggest problem. It has the hybrid SIM slot, because of which you can't use 2 SIM cards and a SD card at the same time. I don't know why Xiaomi has done this with this Redmi Note 5, which is the very popular series from them. Instead of giving this kind of setup, they would have given the setup like they have given with the Redmi Y1, which was the dedicated SIM card and the dedicated SD card slot, SIM tray. But sadly we get the hybrid SIM slot. But if you want to fix this problem, this is the adapter. If you use this adapter, you can use 2 SIM cards and a SD card at the same time, and it just costs 200 rupees, and I will be linking its link in the description box. You can buy it from there. Personally guys, I would not recommend you go with the 32GB RAM variant. I would suggest you go with the 64GB RAM variant. But overall guys, I would say in spite of this, all these problems, all these cons, this Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 is total paisa vasool phone. It justifies all its value, and I would say if you have the budget for around 10,000 rupees, definitely you should go with this phone, and I will be linking its Best Buy link in the description box, you can check that out. And also guys, subscribe now to watch more videos on this Redmi Note 5, and if you like this video, hit that like button and post